Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Top Flight Pod. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. We're back in studio today. Beautiful, but cold, Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got B here to my left. We got Bali here to my right. Primo couldn't be here tonight, but we have his chair there. It's pulled back just in case if, in spirit he wants to be here. He actually might be there on that desk. But Bali, I think the perfect place to start is with you, mate.
Why me?
People have been asking for you. They've been saying, "Where's he at? Is he running? What's going on?" He wants to drop a bomb and then just disappear. You're back tonight. How are you doing?
I'm actually doing very, very good. I'm happy. I'm happy that the season's over. Honestly, happy that this nightmare is over. So very happy. How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, I'm chilly, a little chilly, but you get to bring out these jackets or whatnot. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Transfer rumors are here, so I'm excited to pick your brain on all that.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I'm good. I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy to have you here, and of course, I'm sure the listeners are very excited to hear what you have to say.
Of course, yeah. What do you think about the final? About the game?
Which game?
The game at Q2.
The LAFC game 2?
Yeah. What do you think about it?
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah. What do you think about it? What do you think about the result?
B.
What did I tell you was gonna happen?
B. How are you doing, mate?
Doing good. Happy to be here. Happy Veterans Day. We're doing a little Veterans Day 100%. Episode. So happy to be here as always. Bali's back. It's been a minute. Yeah.
Happy Veterans Day to everybody on that supports the page on Instagram, on X, on any kind of social media platform. But in specific to the ones that are on the chat, on the Discord, I know Austin is one. I think Sierra Deuce is one as well. And I know we have some more veterans in that chat. Just want to send a shout out to them. I think Rio Pinguino's a vet.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Well, happy Veterans Day.
I think
I'm pretty sure
special operations Regal.
Oh yeah.
Pinguino.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
And it's a union holiday, so I was off. Age was off too.
Okay.
We were
Okay.
off.
Y'all are off.
But like I said, we have a lot to talk about tonight. We got to get through everything that's going on in the transfer rumor mill, what's true, what's not. Both you and I have something that we got to drop on tonight's podcast that nobody out there kind of knows yet. So some breaking news kind of things. And, we're at that position of the season where these kind of things are going to start to float into the podcast, where they're on the, show schedule. We're going to talk about these rumors. And before we get into it, of course, sending a shout out to all the Discord and Patreon members. So let's jump right into it. Mirtu Uzuni is the talk of the town right now. B, Bali, everybody listening. Of course, by now you've seen the initial reports coming out. First from Marcaj News, then we backed it up, making a graphic and posting on our social media platforms, saying that Mirtu Uzuni is reportedly exploring an option to go on loan as soon as January to Italian side, Serie A side, Cagliari. Now, when that hit social media from our side, of course, everybody left their opinions, left their comments. It was not positive, I must say. I think everybody saw the comments. I think everybody saw the comments. I mean, in the Discord chats and also in our group chats, our personal chats, they were interesting. I think that there was a lot of back and forth. But we did some knocking, right? Made some investigation. Some people got back to me really late, but they got back to me. And we can confirm here tonight, of course, we have posted the graphic debunking it on social media now, right before that we hit record on this podcast. So it's kind of matching the time, but this will come out the next day. It is completely false. The report is completely false. The player is focused on the project here in Austin. He is an Austin FC player. And Mirtu Uzuni is not going on loan. He is an Austin FC player. Before I go to Bali, B, I want to get your thoughts on this 24-hour saga that went on.
Quick one. It was a quick one.
And let me say, sources close to Mirtu Uzuni say false.
Okay, it's not true. I'll be honest. I didn't really give it too much weight. I mean, for him to want a loan right now, it's basically what it's saying. He's done with this project and being over here, and that's way too early, in my opinion, to do that. I just didn't really hold too much weight to it, bro. So when it came out that it was false, I was like, oh, well.
You saw it? Put your phone down?
Yeah, I mean, he's not going on loan, bro. There's no way. I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. So
well, the only way that it would make sense is if this Italian team would have picked up all of his wages, then that opens up a DP spot. But if, let's say, they only paid half of his wages, then you would lose a player and still have a DP spot being taken up. No. So big things had to happen in order for this to have some weight. So you didn't give it much.
Didn't give it much weight.
Okay.
I mean, the way his season ended with us is just not. Look how upset we are. Imagine how he feels.
What do you-
So to be able to just say I'm out, to dip out, is kind of wild. And also, it would just basically say that he's done with this project already. And like, I think he hasn't had a fair shot, a fair go.
What do you think about the reaction from the fan base? You see it on social media, on
course.
IG. I think 60 comments on that first post. I'm sure this post that says false, a lot of people aren't going to, leave their comments on that. You know how the way social media works. Negativity first sometimes, positivity second. But the fans, it's clear they've been frustrated. And I'm gonna go to Bali next, but I want to get your thoughts on the reaction from the fan base. He's clearly not a favorite like he was when he first got here.
Of course. And if you miss crucial penalties for the team, you're gonna get it from the fans. And if you look online is just all negativity. People want to make a comment to get the most likes, to be shown the funniest. Who can make the funniest remark? Like,
There was some serious though ones.
Yes,
They weren't all funny.
But it comes with the territory of being the talisman, hyping yourself up in the beginning.
100%.
And penalties, crucial penalties, you miss them. So all this is gonna come with it.
I said two of the most important penalties in recent club history.
Yeah,
The one in the final and the one against LAFC. One would have drastically changed
I don't know.
a cup final, and the other one would have drastically changed the energy in a match that was all for it 100%.
I'd put the cup one way above though.
That's what I'm saying. Two of the most important penalties in recent club history. Both of those goals, both of those pens. That's what I'm saying.
So the way his season ended with us is just not. So for me, back to the original point, is just I just didn't see this as a possibility. So when I saw this, I was like, I didn't really give it too much weight.
Well, some heavy criticism from the fan base to Mirto Uzuni in the comments on social media of those posts. Now, I want to shift over to Bali. Now, I think maybe you're going to give maybe a little bit of criticism to this topic. Mirto Uzuni is confirmed to be staying exclusive from We're Austin TV sources working with us. Let us know that it is false. He is focused on the Austin FC project. You saw the reaction from the fan base. I'm sure you saw some of the comments. Some people were celebrating. Where are you at on this topic? I mean, Mirto Uzuni is staying for 2026. I'm personally okay with that. I'm happy about him moving forward with this project. How are you seeing it?
Man, when you told me, you came in here and told me the news, I was disappointed, because that's the goal right now. The goal is to get Mirto out and on loan. So to me, keep searching his agents, keep doing your work, keep searching, keep finding a new home for him. I feel like it'll be the best thing for him right now. It just didn't work. It didn't work here. So man, hopefully it starts. The stuff starts flowing around. Agents make calls. And this player's available. This player's available. And I really, really don't want him here next season. And whatever it takes for him to leave, if it's on loan, if it's a permanent deal, whatever it is, as long as he leaves, I'll be happy with that.
Now, I would cut you off and I would argue with you, mate, but I wanted to let you keep going because that is honestly the reaction from the fans on social media. I think Balu captured it perfectly. Yes or no?
Yeah,
I think so. I think so. And kind of going.
Everybody wants him out.
Not everybody.
Everybody wants him out. Everybody wants him out.
No.
The people that want to, not wake up and not be real don't want him out.
No, because there is a project.
That's
here.
the only thing.
There is a project, and I think Mirto Uzuni. I see Mirto Uzuni as being part of this project moving forward.
I don't see it. The project. Let's get it clear. The project is done.
You
Bye-bye.
get BV9 back. Project back on, mate.
No.
Project back on. Now,
project's done.
Now back to this transfer rumor, mate. You mentioned something about his agent earlier in the rant that you were, kind of going on. I do want to mention that one nugget in this, once rumor now debunked, something that was interesting in all of this and maybe kept it going for a little bit more hours as we did some more research is the fact that Uzuni had changed agency. He changed the agent. He was with the guy for 10 years, for a decade, and then he recently changed agency October 17th. Now, I thought that maybe, okay, that was something very interesting, something to keep an eye on, something to add to the clipboard while I'm trying to piece everything together and kind of what's going on. When everything got together, we realized, okay, this is false, sources confirm it was false or whatnot. But I thought that was a big piece to the puzzle, the change of agency. And also, one more thing to add to this story, conspiracy theory, is that this agency, Leon Sports Agency or whatnot, already has 2 players in Cagliari on roster. If you know how agents work, they usually move their group of players together. They have, relationships with clubs here and there throughout all of Europe, maybe relationships scattered across continents sometimes. And I thought that was a piece to the puzzle. But now we have information saying that this is false. It ends here. Uzuni is an Austin FC player for time to come.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing, man. Honestly, very disappointing. But this is positive signs because a new agent, which means hopefully he's looking for a new home for him. And man, long off season. We have a couple more 2-3 months to go until the season starts. So man, I'm expecting a lot of new faces and people leaving. So I'm happy.
I want to ask you about that change of agency. I mean, is it just another day in a player's career, or is it like Bali is saying that he wants a change?
Yeah,
I think it's coincidence. I think it's just
coincidence. B.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just making this change right now. I mean, it just happened to be. I mean, you think he planned on missing those 2 penalties? You think he wanted the season to end the way it ended? No. Like, I'm sure he gave it all he could. It wasn't enough, and it was a bad showing. But to say that it was all this calculated, it was no. It's just, to me, I don't believe that. So.
Well, initial report from Marcash News is fooey. It is trash. It is no go. Marcash News, not reliable, mate. And
you think so? You think so? I mean, I don't know,
sources should have got back sooner. Sources should have got back sooner. Sources should have got back sooner.
You think so?
Now, just going off of on Mirto Uzuni, since we're on the topic of him, 9 goals. 3 assists. I think he had maybe a little bit more of that in the Open Cup. They just didn't record them for some reason. But I know he might have had a couple on there. But just thoughts on kind of his performance. I know you were mentioning, his penalties, how he doesn't plan to miss them or whatnot. But Mirto Uzuni in 2025, what grade would you give him? Remember how we were grading the season a couple pods ago?
You gave it an A plus or
something? No.
A, B, or C.
Who was it?
I said high B's, but then I was like, no, I'm low B's. Then I said low
You said A's. You said
I said
A's.
low B's with you guys.
You're in the A's.
No,
I think minus A. Maybe not plus. But
Mirto Uzuni.
Mirto Uzuni? A C minus, brother. A C minus.
A C minus for Mirto Uzuni. Bali, talking about Mirto Uzuni, the goals, the assists that he had, I mean, his production in 2025, it obviously wasn't there. DP players, they need to be stepping up. They need to be changing games 100%. So what grade would you give him off of 2025, just knowing all the factors that were also involved with Austin FC? A lot of difficulties. And you got to a cup final.
100%. It has to be an F. It has to be an F. To me, the expectation of you coming here, big hype. You said you were going to break records. I'm here to change. But big mistake. We made a huge mistake with you. Not even on the field, but also like financially. Like we spent a lot of money to get you over here, and it was a big mistake. You get here, you don't perform. You cost us a final. Then you don't show up in a playoff game.
He costed you the final by himself, or is it a team sport? Is it a team sport, or did he cost the final, man? Come on, you can't
at the end of the day, he makes that penalty. We win that final. We become champions.
He made the goal, the only goal in the final. Also, you want to throw that in there too?
At the end of the day, he let us down, and we looked.
Team sport, mate.
Brandon Vasquez, left early, and we needed to step up. We all thought he was the answer, and he wasn't. A big mistake by the board by Rodo. I feel like now Rodo, he sees it. Like, hopefully he comes out with a press conference. Hopefully he has one of these press conferences and he explains what he thinks about the signing, because to me it's a huge mistake. And we'll see.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah,
you're gonna judge a player off of one season. Off of one season.
Well, I've seen enough. I've seen enough.
Had one big injury to his main partner, Batman and Robin, almost. Huge season-ending injury.
Bukari wasn't even in the
first of all,
are you going to judge a player off of one season, or are you going to give him at least one more go in 2026?
First of all, Brandon and Mirto can't play together. We saw that clearly when they started playing a couple games.
We
saw that they couldn't play. They can't play together. They can't play together. They can't play together.
Did you see a full season of that, or did you see a stint of that?
Look, I saw enough. I saw enough.
New players, new partnerships, and you're judging them off of 3 months together, 4 months together?
I saw enough of Mirto.
You see what I'm saying?
I saw enough. And
wasn't enough time.
To me, what can we say? I mean, what can we say? Well, I mean, you saw it's not only me. These people now. Like, I'm here in the party. People that see in the party, you might think like, damn, Bali, he must not be. He must be really wrong. He must not be right. But go online, people. Go on the post.
Do you really believe?
Go on the post.
Do you really believe this? Like, I
really, truly in my heart, bro. Truly, he was a big mistake. He was one of the biggest mistakes so far of Austin FC
But you can't
History.
see where we're coming from as
History.
far as like the circumstances of the season.
Yes, you're choosing not to see those things.
Of course, no. Of course, yes.
The
Yes, of
circumstances of the
course.
season and the time that they've been together. This is a brand new squad.
No, the circumstance.
Brand new
Of course,
squad,
you know.
brand new coach.
The circumstance. Of
brand
course,
new
the
coaching
squad,
staff,
brand new
staff.
coach, brand new
You
coaching
said it perfectly.
staff.
The circumstance of the season. Brandon Vasquez, injury, out for the season. Who do we look to? Mirto. What does he do? Lets us down.
Can I ask you
Lets
something
us down.
also? Can I ask you
That's the
something? Can I ask you
reality, B.
something?
That's the reality.
Answer me.
And you
Answer
can't
me.
see it.
Can I ask
And
you
you can't see it.
Did let us down.
And you can't see it either.
Can I ask
Did
a
let us
question?
down.
Did Mirto Uzuni get consistently good service this season whenever he had to step
Yeah, he
up?
did. Yeah,
did
he did.
consistently get good
He
service?
did, and he missed.
Negative.
In the
Negative,
final, he missed. In the final, he missed. In the final, he missed. So he missed all
Uzuni did
around.
not get good
He
service.
missed penalties. He
Did he
missed
miss shots?
shots.
He did miss shots.
He missed shots. He
Penalties,
missed
bro.
penalties.
Okay,
It's
everybody
tough.
misses penalties.
But
man.
look,
you know
but
that.
listen, but it's tough. But we know this that him and this season will be remembered
Look,
as
I
Uzuni
said
missing those penalties.
I
bro.
said on
you can't
cannot deny that. I said on Spaces that I do not want to see Mirto Uzuni take another penalty for Austin FC in a long time, but that I'm gonna kill him or murder him or completely you just throw him to the trash because of some penalties that he missed. It's just low confidence, and it's up to Coach Nico and the coaching staff to get him out of that rut. Bukari was in there once. They got him out, and then we saw the saucy Bukari, and then he got all this praise from everybody. Uzuni at that moment, he was in a rut of low confidence, mate. Okay, he missed the penalties. He's not even the designated penalty kick taker. We learned that in post-match press conference when Coach Nico said that Brandon Vasquez, him not being there, Bukari not being there, Rubio not being there, Uzuni felt obligated to take that second penalty against LAFC.
Well,
that's why he took that PK.
But what is this all for? Like, all this you're saying is okay, sure, but like it came down to that. You
No, yeah, that 100%.
bury
I'm
that
hearing
penalty.
you. I'm hearing you 100%.
Whether his mind wasn't there, okay, then that tell
but
somebody else to
to
kick it.
discard a player to completely throw him to the garbage because of those instances, I think is just you need
It's
to see
dumb,
what this
bro.
guy's gonna do if he's able to come back from this.
sad.
That's what I'm gonna judge him off of. If he's able to come back off of this difficult moment in his career that he's never really made. He's never really made a jump across the ocean to come to MLS, and it was his decision. He is getting paid to be here. It is his
Yeah.
job. I know that's what you were getting ready to say, but it is also a big challenge to be away from your family, to be away from all these
Blah
things
blah
that
blah
you've been
blah
used
blah
to.
blah blah blah. Like you're a professional, dude. Come on now. You're professional,
saying,
man.
I'm just saying.
Stop
That
crying.
all-
Oh,
that
my
all plays.
family.
That all
Oh,
comes into
man.
play. That
My
all comes
family.
into play.
Oh, this and that. Come
Confidence,
on, man.
it all comes into
Come on,
play.
man.
Mind games,
You're
mental, and all that.
you're here to do a job, and you did not do your job. You let everyone down. So you deserve to leave. Leave, man. Honestly,
I'm
we don't
booking
want
it
you
tonight.
here.
I'm booking
We
it
don't want you
tonight.
here.
I'm booking it tonight. Uzuni to have one of.
We don't want you here.
Uzuni to have a phenomenal season 2026.
Yeah,
I promise you, I bet
I'm
on it.
booking
I
it
bet on
tonight.
it.
I'm
I
booking it
bet
tonight.
I bet that he will flop next year too. I bet
What
on
would
it.
you like?
I
Would
bet
you like
on
to
it.
bet
I
on
don't
the
care. I don't
new
care.
jersey coming in?
I'll bet whatever. I'll bet
The new
whatever.
jersey
I'll bet
coming in.
whatever. I'll
'Cause
bet whatever.
the new jersey
I'll bet
coming in.
whatever. I'll bet whatever.
Got it.
I'll bet whatever.
Got it.
I'll bet
new
whatever.
jersey.
I'll shave my
Jersey.
eyebrows. I'll freaking shave. I'll do whatever, dude.
jersey. We don't
I'll
gotta
do
do all
whatever,
that.
man. Because you know what? Because I know. I know what's
Like,
coming.
no way.
I know what's coming. Because you know what? You know one thing. I haven't been wrong this whole season. Not once. Not once have I been wrong. So we'll
mate.
see. We'll see
Look,
what
mate.
happens. We'll see what
mate.
happens.
You really think
We'll see.
he'll
I'm
play
gonna
for us
laugh.
next
I'm gonna
season?
laugh. He's not gonna do
Uzuni's
anything.
Uzuni's
The guy
track
is a
record-
flop.
Uzuni's track record shows that when he's second year at a club, he shows you things.
Flop.
She shows you things.
The guy-
and
the
I
guy
wouldn't
was
be
a-
surprised if next year you're on one of these pods talking
I'm
about
not. I won't
Uzuni
be.
Black Clot.
I won't be.
Uzuni, Uzuni.
I won't be. I
Watch.
won't be. I won't be.
Don't
I
worry.
won't be. I
Don't
won't
worry.
be. I
If
won't
he's
be.
going off, he
I
should.
won't be. And we'll
If
see.
he's going off,
we'll
he
see.
should,
Look,
bro.
the best option for him is to leave. You know, period. You know, the best option. Find yourself a new home, and it's easy.
He's gonna want to
It's
make this
easy.
right.
Nah,
bro.
no,
He doesn't want.
Don't make it right because you
I'm
can't
sure
make
he
it right
doesn't want
anymore.
this to be
You can't
the
make it right
last,
anymore.
uh,
You know, you
memory.
can't make it right
My
anymore.
favorite quote in footy, last
You know?
thing on this topic, my favorite quote of footy is that football always gives revenge. And Uzuni is going to use 2026 as revenge. I guarantee you. He's a beast. He's a competitor. And he's going to come strong 2026.
We'll see.
For
I hope so.
opinions like
Hopefully,
that.
man.
I
I hope
guarantee
so.
you. I guarantee you this dude was probably on his phone reading every single comment on social media, on IG. And he's thinking, all right, bet. Okay, bet. I'm going to come back. And if he comes back, and if he bangs all these goals, what are all those people going to say?
All those.
What are all those people going to say?
Bro,
What are
Bali gonna
what are
say?
those
What are you
It's
people
not
saying,
gonna
Bali?
happen. It's not gonna happen.
What
It's
are
not
those
gonna
gonna say?
happen.
Two things
It's not
can
gonna
happen.
happen.
Two things
It's
can
not gonna
happen.
happen. It's not gonna happen.
Either the dark side can be
It's not gonna
right,
happen.
or
Dark side.
the
bro.
ones that are
It's not-
backing
it's
him
not gonna
can
happen.
be
Dark
right.
side,
It's
brother.
not gonna happen.
Use the
not
force.
happening.
Use the force.
Use the force,
Use the
brother.
force.
It's not happening. Very sad, man.
Use
Very
the
sad.
force.
Very sad. You know, look, Austin FC's look. Even the fan base, everything's look. It's going down. Look, boom. It's like a downhill.
No.
It's like a
You're
roller
wrong on that.
coaster.
You're wrong on
it's
that.
Like
You're
a roller
wrong on
coaster.
that.
Like
This is a trend up. This is a trend up, brother.
Like this, look.
We
Like
missed
this, look.
playoffs for back-to-back
Next season,
seasons.
look.
This is a
Empty
trend up.
seats. Watch first game of the season. Then we have them fans like this one. Nico coaching. Fuck, man.
You're
Nico.
right. You're right.
Nico,
You don't want
Nico
the coach.
fanboy.
You're
Nico
right.
the LAFC
You're right.
fanboy.
You don't want the coach that got you back into playoffs after 2 years of being MIA, about 2 years of your brand being in the dirt, running it through the ground.
Not even getting
Losing to CONCACAF Champions League teams from Haiti that don't even play in their country. You got to play them in a neutral stadium in the Dominican Republic. A coach that got you to a cup final. Yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah,
and what happened in the
I don't
final?
want that guy next year.
And what
I don't
happened in
want
the
that guy
final?
next year.
And what happened? You
I don't want that guy next year.
Bali.
You saw him perform at the highest level in the final, and he let you down. And then you want him to run it back next year. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do next year? He's gonna let us down again, man.
I want to see better reinforcements.
Come on, man.
I want to see better reinforcements.
Come on, man.
And you're gonna see better.
You-
things.
This guy
Disregard
Nico,
the cup run so
Esteves was a
much, bro.
fanboy. This guy Nico, you saw him after the LAFC game, hugging Son and Buanga like a little fanboy. Come on, bro,
Any coach
coward.
would've
That's what
done
you
that.
are, Nico
Any coach
Esteves.
would've
Coward.
done that.
That's
Any
what you
coach
are,
would've
bro.
done
That's
that.
what you are, bro.
Any coach
That's what
would've
you
done
are,
that.
bro.
Would've
It's human, son.
That's what you are, man.
And
That's what
you
you
need
are,
to
man.
stop acting brand new.
That's
You
the
need to
type
stop
of
acting
coach that
brand
we
new.
have.
You need to stop acting brand
You know?
new because in the All-Star game, Nico Esteves was also chatting it up with Denny Boanga. They have a good
Oh,
relationship.
You
man.
would have hugged Son and Boanga, bro.
Come on, man.
You wouldn't go
Come
to
on,
Son and
man.
Boanga, bro.
Primo took his jersey to try to get his sign.
Yeah,
That's the
and-
kind of love.
and I
B,
was there.
What did you say? How many people did Son pull?
I'm willing to say that Q2 Stadium, 30% of the stadium was because of Son by himself, brother. It was noticeable, brother. It was noticeable.
What does that tell you?
The
What does that tell
impact that this one player had. It was.
What does that tell you, man? Come
I'm
on.
willing to say this.
Let's be honest.
I'm willing to say he's been the most impactful player to come to Q2 over Gareth Bale, because Bale came here with LAFC.
Ramos was here as well.
Ramos was here. I think Son pulled more than them. Like, it was a noticeable.
It was
Oh,
heavy.
and
It was
then-
heavy. But don't come over here and say
and then our captain Ilie trying to argue with Son, trying to, and then Son one-on-one embarrassed him.
What do you mean?
Oh
That's
my
good.
God.
I would be tripping if he
One-on-one
wasn't.
embarrassed him, trying to talk smack to Son.
Look,
Check yourself, Ilie. Check yourself, bro. You know, you're talking about Son, a legend, a worldwide, representing his country. You know, nobody knows you in your country, bro.
know what's crazy
okay?
about
So
that?
let that sink in,
You
bro.
know what's crazy
the only place
about
that
that,
people,
Bob?
the only place they know you is in LA,
you know
not
what's
here in
crazy
Austin.
about that? You know what's crazy about that? If nobody would have done that to Son, Bali is the kind of fan that would have been like, "We're soft. We're soft with this." I like that he stepped up to the plate and he risked his entire legacy with LAFC over giving the business to Son.
No, you know,
And
no.
maybe he did rattle him. Maybe
all
he did rattle,
credit.
but at least he stepped up to the plate.
No, all credit to Ilie. No, he's in LA. He's a legend. People love him in LA. You know,
He
LAFC.
risked
He's a
his
legend.
legacy.
But here in Austin, he's no legend.
He risked
no legend.
his legacy 100%.
No legend.
Man, I really think that
He never
you're
will
casting,
be.
number one, you're
Never will
casting
be.
judgment on Mirto Uzuni way too early. A lot of people out
Mirto
there
needs-
are. We need to see what he's going
Mirto
to
should
deliver.
leave.
We need to see what he's going to deliver in 2026. There could be, actually, there probably is better players coming in this offseason to try to at least, everybody knows that they need a number 10. They need a camp. They need some kind of creative player. You need to feed these guys. Uzuni, I came on here, I said that Uzuni has missed, of course, the penalties. But there are also some shots that he has missed. But I think, in reality, a big problem with a lot of the offensive output with Austin FC is just the service has just not consistently been great for some of these players. And I'd like to see that get improved this offseason. Of course, that's Rodo Borrell's job. Nico, that's not really his job, but that's more on Rodo and his team scouting players. And the topic of money, brother. So I think that's a good segue to kind of get into some of these option conversations, to kind of get your guys' thoughts on kind of the end of season review, because Primo and I talked about it. We were on here, giving our thoughts about what the 2025 season was for us. I mean, obviously, you hear you hear me. I'm a bit of more of a positive side.
Yeah, delusional take, yeah.
But what about you? I mean, 2026 is coming, but where are you at in 2025 today, Bali? A lot of people want to know.
Very sad season. It could have been one of the greatest seasons ever for us. We could have been champions, but people, individuals, they let us down this season. And to me, it was one of the most worst seasons that I felt as an Austin FC fan, for sure. I felt the most pain, for sure. I think I think 2022 was probably one season also that hurt. But other than that, this season was just very, very embarrassing. And changes, man. What do you want? Changes, new faces, new players.
If
you know.
2025 was embarrassing, Bali, what was 2024 and 2023?
Yeah, they were embarrassing, but this one hurt more. I feel like this one hurt more. This one was very very hurtful.
Truly.
Very hurtful.
I'm genuinely curious.
We made it to the
genuinely
final,
curious.
and because I knew we sucked.
I'm
I
genuinely
knew we sucked. I knew we were gonna be poor.
If
I knew it was
2025
coming.
was embarrassing, what was 2024 for you? Why do you still?
It was sad. It was sad, but this one was embarrassing, sad, everything in one. You know, very hurtful. You know.
Wow.
You know,
I mean,
yeah.
Imagine,
we'll see.
not making it to the final this season.
Imagine making it to the final and losing at home. Imagine that.
How
is that going to feel?
I'm with you.
How's that going to feel? Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, very sad, right?
But you got to take the dubs.
Yeah.
Man. You got to take the dubs wherever you can, bro.
Yeah, there was no dubs. There was no dubs. I mean, to be the defense, you have to clear the whole defense out. You know, Gallagher, Beto, positive signs there. But everybody else, not good enough. Our midfield, shocking. Some of them might leave. Danny, hopefully he stays. We'll see what happens with that. Owen Wolf, bright star, the only good player this season for us. Our forwards, another Taylor, a mess. You know, not good enough. Bukari, another player. Bukari, another guy, not good enough. Had to give him time to settle as a DP player. Time to settle. Come on now, man. You're a DP player. You have to step up to the plate. You're not there yet. Mirto Uzuni, another guy, let us down. Playoffs and finals. So very embarrassing, very sad season. You know, I just hope Rolo has a huge job ahead, and we'll see if he fixes it. You know.
Be anything you'd like to add on to that?
No, I mean my season. I think it was So before the season started, we splashed cash. We went off and spent $30 million on the attack. So we were coming into the season with very optimistic hopes because of the amount of money that was spent. We've never been through that.
Correct.
Us as a club.
Correct.
So that was the first time that we saw a crazy ambition from the club to drop money on the attack. We came in with high hopes. I think those hopes were kind of tempered down a little bit to more of a realistic, okay, we're going to have a go. Maybe it's not going to be as clicking right away as possible. Bukari was taking a minute. Brandon was taking a little while. He wasn't scoring. We got going, and we were doing all right. And then the big moment, I think, was Brandon Vasquez getting injured in the U.S. Open Cup. That changed so much. But then Bukari stepped up and kind of held it down. Him and Uzuni kind of held it down towards the end. At the end, it was not a good ending, brother. We did not end. That Seattle game where CJ Fodry scored the winner, or did he assist it? I forgot.
The Seattle's when he assisted it. Mirto Uzuni scored the goal, and guys are trying to kill him. Guys are trying to kill him.
So you got to give him the props on that because that game was a massive game that got us into the playoffs to begin with, in my opinion, right?
Look, man.
But hold on, I'm not done. We go all the way to the finals, U.S. Open Cup final at home. And it came down to the man that you would want to think that when he gets the ball, you feel confident. And it came down to him. And unfortunately, he missed it. And Bali's right. He let us down in that moment.
Poorly taken penalty also.
And it was a final.
Was low.
It was a poorly taken penalty. And then when it came down to game 2 at Q2 Stadium, although the penalty wasn't as grave, we were trying to get back into the game. He missed it as well. So, but big picture here, I think it's a trend up. I think this is a positive trend up.
I was going to add that.
We went from 2 years missing playoffs to a complete and utter rebuild with a massive investment with a new coach, just put together to get going with a good preseason and a couple months in to lose your talisman number 9. And then
while you're trying to implement a new idea of football, to new coaching staff, it's a new system,
to players that have never played together ever before, a new combination, and so it hinders it.
And going with the problem that the previous administration, sporting director Claudio Reina, I don't know why there's people on the social media that are saying bring Reina back for what? To get more Julio Cascante contracts? Is that what people want? No disrespect to the player. We're going to talk about him here soon. But the contract that he is on is not good for the club. Is that what people want? More Julio Cascante contracts? More Rigoni contracts where if he played 12 games, he was going to trigger the next year automatically as a designated player? That's what people want? So we're coming from a mess, dude. We're coming from a mess. And to do the things that I don't want to sound like I'm glazing 2025, but we're really scraping by. And a lot of people don't know it, mate. A lot of people don't know it. So to do what we did in 2025, a lot of people think that it's easy to about what happened or whatnot. It was difficult to do everything that Austin FC did this year. And it was honestly one of the worst draws that you could have gotten to get LAFC to get 6th place and face LAFC is just diabolical work, mate.
But that's what you wanted,
It's
though. I
diabolical
wanted to make
work.
playoffs, no?
Of
That was
course
the
you
goal,
wanna
to make playoffs, right?
Who doesn't want to make playoffs?
Okay.
You want to be out of the playoffs?
Yeah, I would rather not
Do
be
you
in
want
playoffs.
to be out of the
Yeah,
playoffs?
I would rather not be in playoffs. Be
So then,
embarrassed.
so then you can come
Be
on this
embarrassed,
podcast.
be embarrassed
so then
like
you,
that. To be embarrassed like that
so
at
then,
home.
So then you can come on
Wow.
this podcast and say,
Wow.
it's 3 years in a row not
Wow.
making it to the playoffs. You would be on here saying that. Would he not be on here saying that?
Yeah.
I
Let me put it
I
this
said
way.
I'd rather not go to playoffs. I don't want to
Let
be
me put it
embarrassed.
this way,
I
Bobby.
told you it was gonna happen, and it happened.
This is the way I would put it. A season
I'm
like
getting
this,
heated, Ray. I'm honestly
a
getting
season
heated,
like
bro.
this should be the benchmark of a season that, like, this is the bare minimum. Like, this is where we need to be at the minimum, is at least making playoffs, bro.
I think we set standards this season. Playoffs minimum.
Minimum.
Compete for
Minimum.
the cup. Whatever
Minimum.
cup you're in, either you're in League's Cup or you're
Playoffs
in
minimum,
like the
bro.
Open Cup. Compete for the cup.
This
and
season
still
minimum.
focus on the league and make sure you get to the playoffs while building a competitive roster with a good idea of football. That is the standard for Austin FC. Not missing playoffs in 2023, 2024. The toxicness of sacking a manager through the airplane, through the bus that was driving around the north side. You saw it. I saw it. You saw it. Everybody saw it, mate. So don't come here saying that this was embarrassing. It was a disaster, because there's fan bases that would love to have had the season that Austin FC had this year. US Open
think
Cup
so?
final.
You
US
think
Open
so?
Cup final. They would have loved to have made it.
Ah.
The playoffs. There's teams that didn't even make it.
Okay, but what?
We got bounced first round. Yeah, we did.
You're forgetting to say the result. What
we got
happened at
bounced
the
first
end?
round. Yeah, we did.
And what happened to the final? What happened?
Man enough to say we lost them.
We lost it where?
them.
In the final?
But you
At
got to
home,
be there to
so-
lose it. You got to be there to lose it too,
Okay.
man. You got to get there to win or lose
Yeah.
a final. Okay?
So
one team always wins and one team always
You sound very
loses. It is
exciting.
what it
What
is.
are we doing this with Nico? This is all gonna happen with Nico next year. A coach that has one more year in his contract, and then after that, what? Another coach? Different plan?
It's up
Different
to Rodo.
system?
It's
Oh,
up to Rodo
now.
It's up to
Oh,
Rodo.
okay.
It's up to Rodo. And
Up to
also
Rodo
depends
now.
what Nico does this year.
Nico needs
Depends
to.
what Nico does
You have
2026.
to earn a check, brother.
Contract
He
year
needs-
for him.
Yeah.
It's a contract
Or,
year.
I'm sorry, earn a
He needs to
contract.
earn the contract.
100%. Now, I do want to talk about
Or
some of these
showcase
options.
showcase his
Showcase
talents to
his
other
talent.
clubs, maybe.
I do
You
want
don't
to
know,
talk
brother.
about.
He needs to fuck off, man.
I do. Hey, come on. I do want to talk about some of these options. Of course, I want to keep the fire going, but not to burn us on the grill. You know what I'm saying, Bobby? You can tone it down a little bit. The options that are coming up for Austin FC, there are a couple players that we are looking at to see what's going to happen with them. Julio Cascante, he's on there. Ilya Sanchez, he's on there. Danny Pereira, he's on there. Diego Rubio, Stephen Cleveland, and of course some other players like Jimmy Farcarlin. I think Riley Thomas is on there as well. But what are your thoughts, Bali? I'll start off with you, mate. I mean, if you can kind of give me your people that you would want to keep, maybe guys that you would want to let go. Whose options would you?
Go down the list. I mean, let's go down the list. So, I mean,
Okay,
what
number
are the
one.
players?
Number one, hot topic. Captain Ilya Sanchez. Option. Would you bring him back?
Oh no, he should. I'm sorry to say. I think honestly, I feel like he should. I think he should retire. Honestly, I think he should just hang it up. I saw him. To me, he's way past it. I mean, to me, physically, not there. Stamina isn't there. Speed just.
You wouldn't bring him back.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't bring him back on a
not
supplemental
even.
roster spot. Maybe work him
no,
out some kind of deal where he's not counting.
I wish him
versus
the
your
best.
budget.
I think maybe going back to Spain would be a good for Ilya. Maybe coaching somewhere or something, or maybe LAFC. Hey, LAFC.
No.
Maybe they can get you a job with the academy. Maybe an academy coach or something, helping them out.
No,
I think that'd be awesome.
Ilya told the media here that Austin FC would be his final MLS club. So
Oh,
I
yeah?
think he could put that.
Yeah, that's
noise
what I'm saying.
off.
He can go back to
turn that
LAFC
noise
and
off.
play under in the academy and stuff. Like
Turn that
just
noise off, brother.
coaching.
Now,
For sure.
B. Ilya Sanchez, he is 34. He is on a $600,000 wage. It is one of the highest
600,000
ones.
B.
It is one of the highest ones at the club.
600,000. You imagine that?
But
Imagine that.
Ilya Sanchez played key roles this year. Man.
Imagine that key
You know,
roles.
Somebody crucial on the pitch, handling business with
Bro,
refs,
Bali,
getting in
I'm
their
gonna look-
face.
They do cry more in the media,
Bobby,
blaming
you're
that we
gonna
weren't
sit here and
together.
Look me in the eyes and tell me
we
that at
stayed
the beginning of
together.
the season you were on Ilya's. You were hyping him up just as much.
And what happened?
Because he was going, oh, bro, Ilya, the way he moves the ball in the midfield.
100%.
But still, there's those moments. But at his age,
He played 1,500.
He played.
Look,
He
are
played
you
good the
asking me-
first. He
asking
played
me
good
to
the
keep-
first
I'll
4
keep him.
games.
I'll
Now,
keep it.
now
The
you
first
could-
4 games he played good.
You couldn't negotiate Ilya Sanchez on a lower wage, and things changed
Yeah, but
drastically.
would he be
Yeah,
down?
I think 100%.
Yeah.
100%. He's 34 years
That's
old.
the best option then.
He has
Then
maybe 1 year
renegotiate,
left in him, maybe 2. If we're being 100%, he has 1 or 2 years left. I think on a lower wage, maybe supplemental, Ilya makes sense. But it has to be sacrifices from both sides. 100%. Now, another guy that I forgot to mention in the initial list, Bali, Brandon Heinzike.
Bye-bye.
He's on the list of option.
Bye-bye.
Low wage, 325. He's only 30 years old. Crucial player this year for Austin FC in the back line. Are you keeping him? Or are you letting him
I'm
go?
good. Thank you so much.
Hindsight.
Thank you for your service,
Bali,
Hindsight.
Hindsight.
Thank you for your service, Hindsight.
Bali, look
Not
me in
good
the
enough.
eye and say,
Not good enough.
look me in the eye.
You saw how he fell. You saw how Buanga almost broke his ankles.
You're judging him off
You
of
saw
one
how-
game against one of the
you
best
saw-
players in the league.
You saw how one of the you saw how one of the best players. You saw how one of our best defenders. How he defended one of the best players in the league. The guy almost broke his ankles. The guy almost ruined his career.
Buanga can do that to anybody in the league, mate. He could do that to Blackman.
Yeah,
and
but not
he
my
won
defender.
Defender of
Not
the
my
Year.
defender. Not my defender defending my
on,
team.
bro.
Not my defender. Not my
Look,
defender defending my team.
I'm not going
I'm
to
good.
judge Hindsight
I'm
off
good.
of one tackle that he missed
good.
against one of the best players
Thank
in the
you,
league when he's
Hindsight.
done so well against 31 of the other games. Come on, Bobby.
Thank you, Hindsight.
Extremely
Thank you,
harsh.
Hindsight.
I'm
Thank
not
you,
gonna- I'm
Hindsight.
not going to
Thank you, Hindsight.
entertain it.
I'd
But
keep
Thank you,
him.
Hindsight.
You'd keep him,
Yeah,
right?
I'd keep
This
him.
is a no-brainer one.
Yeah, I'd keep him.
Come on. This
Keep
is
him
Bro, you
in.
know how quick a
ridiculous.
CB crisis can happen in this league, or to us essentially.
100%.
We've been flirting with CB crisis all the time.
We're honestly
we've
back.
had one. Remember, we're
literally back from one.
we did. I don't know if we wasted, but we had to sacrifice having Ring play as a center back a whole season almost.
100%. Now,
So
Danny
I'd
Pere-
keep him. Come
you'd
on.
keep him.
Hell yeah.
100%. Danny Pereira. He is on
Oh,
a
yeah,
$514,000 salary. He has an option year that the club has to activate or let him go. Bali, I go with you. He's 25 years old. He's 5'9". He's obviously center mid. What do you think about it?
I would keep him, but I don't think he wants to be here anymore. I think I would keep him. I would love for him to stay, but I think his time is up with us. I think he should find himself a new home with man, you know, like he wants to go be great. He wants to go win titles. He wants to go be somebody. And respectfully, he's not going to be anybody here in Austin. So I wish him the best. I feel like anywhere in the MLS, honestly, or even in Europe, you know, I would love to see him. But I would love to keep Danny, but I don't think he's going to stay.
B, you think what's likely to happen is an option activated and then like a player sale in the
Oh
summer?
yeah, that
or
option's
something?
getting activated 100%.
It's getting activated.
Yeah, but I feel like if Danny goes up to the
100%.
club and tells him, you know, I want to leave, I think they should let him leave. I don't think they
I
should
think
hold
he's
him
at
back.
the moment. I think he's at the moment.
I think it's straightforward. They trigger the option. You either negotiate with a team that you're leaving, or you extend with us. That's it.
And I think he's done with MLS.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
think
done
it's
with
his
done.
options are extend with, stay longer here in the league with Austin, or make the move.
Oh, I mean, if he wants to move over, LAFC would love him. I mean, and somebody in the
City right now,
LAFC would love him.
with Super Frank.
You know,
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
So-
I think.
Yeah, I think they are. No, they are.
Primo
I don't think that they are, but they are playing good. But hey, man,
Okay.
I would love it.
All right. Diego Rubio.
Bye,
Sticking with you, Bali.
bye. I'm
32
good.
years old. He's
I'm
a
good.
center forward option off the bench, off of a $208,000 wage, but he's on supplemental, so he doesn't count anything against the wage budget, against the salary cap. Diego Rubio, is he staying?
Bye, Diego. Chile's waiting for you. Chile's waiting
Colo.
for you. Colo, anywhere over there is waiting for you. Not good enough. And I have something. You know, I'm gonna stay quiet, but you know, we're gonna see. But yeah, he should be out of here. He should be out of here. Not good enough.
Hey, they are
You know,
first.
he talks too much too.
They're 5 points clear, mate.
So
Now, look, Diego Rubio, supplemental roster option off the bench.
Nah,
I think
man.
he gave some good things this season. I think the goal against Seattle really, set the tone for that game. That was important, just like B was saying. But this team does need better reinforcements.
Yeah.
And if they want to level up, they need to level up in a position like Diego Rubio, a guy coming off the bench. But he does have goals. He does have those moments of magic, those sparks where he does do something for you. He can create an assist. He puts the ball into space. He knows how to finish in front of goal, most importantly, which is something that was missing this year 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like Rubio, when he had a chance, most of the time, he buried it. However, he is one of the players that I'll be okay if he does end up leaving Austin FC.
I mean, look, the Colorado Rapids didn't want him. I mean, let me repeat that to the viewers.
It's
The
not-
Colorado
I don't think
Rapids didn't
can't
want
just
this
say
guy.
that. That's-
The
you
Colorado
can't just
Rapids didn't
make a
want this
statement
guy,
like
and
that.
then we made the mistake and picked
What
him
were
up.
you
He
like-
thought he could.
Come on, man.
He thought he could.
Come on,
he thought he
man.
could.
Come
All
on,
right,
man.
another player here.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Ilya Sanchez, we already talked about him. Julio Cascante. Julio, he is a player that is
Bye.
on a very high wage. $853,000
is
is
the
what he is
obvious
earning
one,
with
bro.
Austin. It is the obvious one. We don't really kind of have to harp too much on him because we had a conversation about it all year long. B, where are you at?
No, yeah, he's got to go. I mean, I think maybe he'll want to move, but this is like I said. I've said this before. This is like the last kind of cleanup from the whole Reina stuff. You know, the whole
100%.
Reina situations with all the contracts with artists. I think Julio Cascante is the last, blunder from him that is left to clean up, and it's obvious. I mean, the amount of money that he's on is just
Now
it can't go on.
on the pod that we did with Primo on stream, we had a screenshot of the interview of Guilherme Biru post match after Game 2 versus LA, where Julio Cascante, you can see him in the background. His area of sitting down is in the background behind Biru, and Julio Cascante just has the towel over his head. He's destroyed. He's sitting down. Danny Pereira's already fully clothed, fully dressed, ready to go. He probably had a date or something waiting for him. Maybe going to have dinner with his family. Who knows? But he was ready. And I'm sure Danny takes a minute to get ready. And Cascante was still there. Towel, no shirt, another towel over his head, just sitting down, slumped, staring into just the emptiness. Bali, what does that tell you, mate? You think they already communicated to him that it's a done deal?
I hope they did, honestly. I hope they did because, first of all, I'm tired of seeing those cleats here.
I think they're
in front of the
immortalized,
pod.
dude. They're going to be here
So,
forever, man.
Bro, if it's
Hey,
obvious to
be
us,
honest,
They're going to be here
it's
forever,
gonna
brother.
be obvious.
The
I'm
cleats are
just-
going to be here forever, right?
I'm happy that he's leaving,
tell me
honestly.
Nah,
Come on,
we've
bro.
tried.
I'm happy that he's
we've tried to
leaving.
get rid
And,
of him many times, and they
and to be
finally
honest,
get
you
one
know,
back, so.
I'm not gonna. To be honest, someone did hit my DMs and told me that Julio was leaving.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What? What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Someone did slide into my DMs and told me that that they heard that he was leaving. So man, wish him
So
the
he's
best.
leaving.
You're being
You know?
serious?
Yeah.
Breaking
yeah,
news.
for sure. So
Sound the alarm.
we'll see. We'll see. I think
source.
I think Portland is gonna be waiting for you. You're
That's
home.
That's what you were talking about
You're
when
home.
you got here. That
You're
you had
home,
something
Julio.
to-
So
okay, wait. So that's what
so
you're
we'll see, Julio. I wish you the best, man. Honestly, I wish you the best.
Portland.
If
You said Portland.
honestly, I don't think Portland would pick him up. Maybe as
What
a
if-
coach,
Bobby, let
maybe
me
a
tell you
coach,
this.
maybe a
What if-
coach.
What if he can make a new contract? What if he takes lower wages and stays here?
this is what you were talking about when you got here. That you had something to say?
so someone did slide in and then told me that. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Might be just smoke,
All right.
but who knows?
Do we
Bobby
need-
saying
who
Julio's
knows?
gone to Portland.
Hopefully he does leave. I think that would be a great move for him.
Huh,
Going back
He's kinda
home.
catching me. I don't know how to take this in. I mean,
Why? I mean, are you sad or what? Do you want to cry or what? Is it your friend or what?
Why didn't you tell me this
wanna
before?
cry?
I could add it to the
I don't.
notes.
I don't want to break your heart.
I'm
don't wanna
not
break-
breaking
I don't wanna
anybody's
break-
heart,
You
brother.
did
You're not
break
breaking
it.
anybody. You're not
I don't
breaking
wanna break your
anybody's
heart.
heart.
I don't want to break your
said
heart.
I would have just liked to prepare,
Yeah.
like a take or something. I mean,
Yeah, I mean-
okay, you're
So
saying
you're saying
I mean,
he's gone to Portland.
there goes. Your friend is leaving. Hooray!
what are you talking? No,
Your
what are
friend
you
is
talking
leaving.
about, man?
Hooray!
Nah.
What do you think about that?
I didn't know about him leaving. And you think I would know if my friend was leaving?
But do you want him to leave?
I mean, if it's on that wage, I completely understand.
No. I mean, if he could stay in Austin, would you want him to stay? Like, if they tell him, lower your wages, stay.
On a lower wage, yeah, I would.
You would keep- you would really keep him.
I liked Austin FC's back five, and he was always in the middle of it. I think that we saw a lot of good things from that back line.
So you would keep him if he lowered his wages?
If he was on like 300, 400,000, 300. If he was on hindsight wages, I would keep Julio. I'd keep Julio Cascante.
I
However,
wouldn't
he
even-
is not on those wages. He is on 800, maybe 900 next year if that option is picked up. I think, like B said, it's obvious. The writing is on the
I
wall.
wouldn't even give him 100K, man. I wouldn't even give him 100K.
Your friend
To be
is
honest,
wild.
I wouldn't even give him 100K.
Your friend is
Wouldn't even
wild,
give-
brother.
Did you get it? You got invited to a family gathering, didn't you?
Hell no, what the?
Right, Molly? Was that a?
Hey, man,
is that a
hey,
For
different
hey,
memory?
Cascante?
Is that a
Hey.
different memory?
No, that is
Hey.
completely
No?
false.
I mean,
Okay.
That's
maybe.
completely false. Why are you trying to out?
No,
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
I don't know.
That is
I don't know.
completely false,
I mean,
bro.
there's-
Was
Nah.
it? Okay, I must have.
I've never been invited to any kind of player gathering.
Bro,
The only-
I
I've-
used to.
I've been invited to Caco's party, like Caco's birthday.
But you said you've been.
Oh, I did first season. I had a great time with the
First
players.
season was different.
Yeah, but
first
first
season
season,
was-
I mean, we had there
don't
was great
count.
players.
First
There
season
was
different. There was a night.
great
where-
personalities. Not
There-
just a bunch of.
There was a night. There was a night in 2021 where We're Austin TV partied with a couple Austin FC players in the VIP section. We could say it. We could say that. We could say that.
Can we say what happened?
No, we can't.
I have
We're
videos.
not gonna say what
No,
happened.
we can't say what happened. We
can't
can't
say
say
what
what, but
happened.
it was cool. Like
we might
those were the
well.
good times.
You
Those
can't
were
be teasing and then-
those were the good times. Now it's like I don't even want to see them. I rather not. I don't even want to see those guys. But
We're dropping news apparently this episode. Uzuni
But-
debunk. Julio Cascante going back to Portland from
Come on,
Bali.
you heard it here.
And in 2021, we had a
Bali,
party.
breaking
We
them.
had a little VIP section with a couple Austin FC players.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Is that not true?
I don't know. I didn't say
Okay, all right. Now, is there any more players on this? Yes, Stephen Cleveland. And I'll add one more thing to this dropping news pod episode.
Another one?
Damian Las, he's coming to Austin.
Oh, another one. How many?
He's coming. People are talking.
He's back.
People are talking. People are telling me it's last time in 2026.
His last. So
I'm excited
Cleveland is
for him.
gone.
The problem with Stephen
I'm excited
Cleveland,
for
mate,
him.
the problem with Stephen Cleveland is that this is what people have been telling me, that they've been trying to shop him around. They were trying to find a solution for him, but there's not really anybody willing to pick him up or whatnot. They're having a difficulty finding a solution for him. And that's what Rodo Borojas has always done. He's always tried to work with the players to find the best solution for these guys. I've always heard that from some whatever.
Damn.
Blah, blah, blah. So Stephen Cleveland, and also I was listening, shout out to Moon Tower, I was listening to them talking about some of these options, and Landon had mentioned that Stephen Cleveland, he takes a senior roster spot, and Damian Las on Austin FC's roster right now, he's on a homegrown, so that's like on the supplemental. So that would open up a free senior roster spot for you.
no-brainer.
So it's
No-brainer.
you kill two birds
Another
with one stone.
no-brainer.
And if he's on the option, and if he's earning 274, you get Damian Las on 200 in the crunching money scenario that we're in.
This is more straight. This is the most straightforward one.
Damian Las is going to be your second keeper in 2026.
Damn, that's three
I would
on
love it,
one episode. That's a
honestly.
record.
That's a record.
That's a record.
I would love it. I would
What were
love
they
it.
again? It was
I would love
Julio.
it.
Uzuni debunk.
Uzuni debunk.
Julio to Portland. This is what Bali is saying, that he's going back to where he came
And
from.
Las is coming back.
Las is coming back.
I would love
And
it.
the party in the VIP.
I would love to see Las play more. Honestly,
Or,
But we gotta say what happened too.
nah, we're not going to. Maybe for a Patreon pod. A Patreon pod. A Patreon pod is
That's a
good.
idea.
Yeah, we're not going to say it. Okay. Let's see. Anything else to kind of touch up on? Of course, international call-ups. Julio Cascante, still an Austin FC player, called up to Costa Rica for the World Cup qualifiers coming up, I believe, against Haiti and against Honduras. They're fighting hard there, fighting tough. Dani Pereira with Venezuela, friendly. They're going to play Canada and Australia. Svatok with Ukraine, big games coming up for them. Also, they're fighting for World Cup
Svatok.
qualification. Irvin Torres, shout out to RG, Irvin Torres, youngster. He is with the U.S. youth national team in Wales. He's with the U19 camp. They're going to be playing like a little tournament. They're going to face Germany, Japan, and I think England or some other team, if I'm not mistaken. And Micah Burton, of course, he's with the U.S. youth national team. He's with the under-20s. They got a camp in Costa Rica where they're going to play the Costa Rica U20s in 2 games, November 15th and 18th, I think. But 2 close games. And Uzuni with Albania. They are on the doorstep of the World Cup. They have to play Andorra, which should be a W. Have to say this should be a W. And they have to play England. Going to play against Jude. That's going to be a good game.
Jude.
But they should take care of business against Andorra, and it'll be easier for them to get into the World Cup.
Albania,
Uzuni.
right?
Imagine Albania in the World Cup.
He's so
Uzuni.
lucky.
Stock
bro.
goes up.
Stock goes.
Stock goes up.
He's so lucky, bro. He's so lucky. Uzuni, he's so lucky.
You're
bro.
so, bro.
He's so
you're
lucky.
just
Honestly,
ridiculous,
man,
brother.
man. If he was like Brazil, if he was like from Brazil, you would never see him in the national team. Honestly,
You are
even
ridiculous,
Czech Republic
brother.
or even
It's
like
his fault where he's
like
born,
freaking
brother.
like Poland. You would
you're-
never see
you're-
him. Never see him.
Is
But
is it
he
his-
plays in Albania,
why
so you know. Hey,
Is it his fault where he's born, brother? Where?
hey, good luck, man. Hopefully you score then.
You're just look, man.
Hopefully you score then,
Just like
man.
I said, give him 2026.
Yeah, he's
I'm
gonna
sure
come
this
back.
dude is gonna
He gonna
take
shut
all
you
of
up.
this
Hey, I'll be
as
here. Hey,
motivation.
I'll
He
be
gonna
here.
shut you up.
I
I'll be
wouldn't
here.
be surprised if
I'll
he
be
takes
here.
all of this.
I'll
you
be
show
here.
face.
I can't
'cause
wait.
You be dipping.
I can't
You just
wait.
be dipping.
I can't wait.
You just be
I can't wait.
dipping. You
I
just be
can't wait.
dipping,
All
bro.
right.
I can't wait.
All right, gentlemen. Now, just getting back to a more serious note with Austin FC, I believe that's kind of everything. One more thing to add on: a lot of U.S. men's national team, the senior team, a lot of fans from that sector of social media were very frustrated when Tillman from LAFC was called up instead of Owen Wolf. They said that Owen Wolf should have been called up. They pulled out numbers, they pulled out receipts, they pulled out comparisons, and they said this is why Owen Wolf should have been called up. He's in better rhythm. He has better this and that, blah, blah, blah. Owen Wolf finally getting the praise or the recognition or the shouts that he deserved from that fan base. They've ignored him for so long, and I think they have no more option to ignore him. Owen Wolf is on the radar for even those accounts, mate, like the Tactical Managers, 11 Yanks, American Ultra Soccer Talk. Owen Wolf is on the menu.
That's crazy to me because people were criticizing about the last name and how easy and this and that. Like, then you would think he'd be in the team. I mean, Borch came to Austin and watched, Owen Wolf play in person. I mean, you could see Wolf was our best player. I mean, he was the best player in the MLS team. I mean,
Who I called up instead of him?
Tillman from LAFC.
Oh, well, there he goes. There goes Jan. I mean, we know that Owen Wolf is the better player, but, he plays against Austin FC, a team that's not good.
He plays,
and the other player that got called up, he plays with the team that just beat us 4-1 at home. So it tells you all, it sucks.
You think
It sucks for Owen. You play for Austin FC, bro. You're not gonna get no call up right now. Not in the U.S. Too competitive. If you were like from Albania or something, Owen, you'll be the first one getting called up. But since you're not, bro, it's gonna be tough for you, man. See, like Ukraine, you would be the first one on the bus. But you're not from Ukraine. You're from the U.S., Owen. So it's gonna be tough for you, man. But hopefully one day.
Tough. His dad played for the U.S. He's got ties to the U.S.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why.
But there's a lot of players that are good. There's a lot of players that are
He's
good.
better
in the US,
than Luna, I must say.
But he is better than a bunch of
Luna.
players. But
He
it's
is better
tough,
than Luna.
He was our best.
Better
player.
than Tillman. Better than Tillman, honestly. And I was surprised none of y'all mentioned Owen Wolf in y'all's 2025.
I love Owen Wolf.
Take.
I think. You could tell he's a
you're
star.
right.
I mean, the only good thing about Owen Wolf is that we have 10 million waiting for us right there, just there sitting, waiting for us.
I think that's the most positive thing about the season is Owen Wolf's performance.
Because he's.
I agree.
That's an $8 million player right there.
And
Easy.
Look, mate,
Easy.
Look, mate, something that a lot of people don't give credit to. I know that there's been a lot of criticism thrown to the recruitment staff, Rodo's team, about some of these players that they have brought in. Some of them have been very
embarrassing
underwhelming.
too.
I agree. But the decision to keep Owen Wolf, to keep developing him, to keep working with him, to keep him here at Austin FC on an extremely low wage, that's been one of the good things that they have done.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think you could give the props to the actual.
People wanted Owen out. People wanted to push him out. You remember that?
Yeah, but
you
just
remember
'cause
that they wanted him to go with.
I bring
with
it
his
up all the
dad.
time.
Yeah.
People used to say, "Leave Josh and take Owen with you." People used to say,
you could always see that Owen he has something. You could always see Owen
Even
Wolf.
when he first came on, you could tell.
You could tell that he has something. You know,
he got it. And this season, he showed out.
showed that.
He showed out. It's like
because he could have been hiding.
player.
My father left. He could have been. But he could tell that he has a little attitude. He started dyeing his hair,
Who has
little
to get that out of
piercings.
him? Who has to get that out of him? Nico.
Himself. I
Coach
think it was
Nico.
himself. I think Nico had
Coach
not.
Nico worked with Owen.
I think Nico
Coach
did.
Nico worked with Owen, mate.
Nico has
The
done
rise of
nothing for
Owen-
this team.
The rise of Owen in 2025, I believe, also has to do with Coach Nico.
I mean,
Nico has done nothing for this
with the
team.
fact that it's just someone else other than his father coaching him, bro.
I think so. I think that's a good point, B.
I think Nico has done nothing for us. But we'll see. I mean, he has one more season. He's fighting for his check. I mean, fighting for his for his check, really, because he's trying to get renewed. So we'll see if he survives.
That needs the contract because we got him on a rookie from the pit.
Yeah, I think Danny deserves to go somewhere
And that
else.
was it. You gotta get. I mean, look, we
Let
shit
him
on
leave.
Reina all the time, but that was a Reina pick right there with Owen Wolf.
No.
I mean, with Joshua.
Imagine Danny not coming back, and then Ilya Dubersaski. Who else?
There's gonna be reinforcements, man. You know that there is. There's gonna be help coming in through the door, and Austin FC is gonna
Gotta
be
be.
good for 2026.
Bro's
At
gonna
least,
try to improve
at
the
least
squad
there's
for
gonna
sure.
be more competition. I mean, there was always competition this entire year. There was every position was being fought for. Gallagher with Viru, with Dessler. Jan Komanic was also there. Mateja coming in, turning up the heat on Julio, on Svatak, on Heinzek. Ilya absolutely mopping the floor with Savovic, Dubersarski. Where was he at? We haven't even talked about him this entire year because he was average. Owen Wolf surging. Danny Pereira bossing. Robert Taylor, nowhere. Javier Brian, nowhere. Diego Rubio, some positive. CJ Fodry, massive. You see what I'm saying? There was competition,
CJ
and
Fodry
there was
too.
competitions
I mean,
in a lot of these
He
spots.
had a
man.
run.
CJ
There was a lot of
Fodry.
competition
CJ
in a lot of
Fodry.
these
He had a
spots. I
crazy
mean,
run.
and maybe more in defense
what do you-
and in the midfield, in the attack, not so much. I think
CJ
so.
Fodry, man.
He had a
another guy.
run, bro.
I think so much. But to
You think
close out,
Did he not have a run, brother?
he had a run, 100%. To close out the topics on Austin FC, guys, just to get into some other things here. just the final closing on some of these transfer rumors. To finish out, there's something coming out that Bukari, something to the French league, to the Serbia team that he came from, Red Star Belgrade. Bali, do you buy into any of this? I don't personally. I don't.
I mean, out of all our DPs, Bukari was the only one that at least did something. So I don't think there's nothing to it. I think he would stay. He was only bright spark from the DP. So I feel like we should definitely give him another season. But if he
So you would give him another season.
But honestly, if he leaves, I wouldn't be upset if Bukari leaves. Honestly.
So you would give Bukari another season, but not Uzuni. How does that
honestly,
math work?
Honestly, I wouldn't give neither or. I don't really care. Definitely not Uzuni.
You see how you
definitely not Uzuni.
that's
100% not Uzuni. Bukari, if a good offer comes, why not? If not, we'll keep him.
Start picking and choosing like you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start picking and choosing.
Pick and choose, bro.
I'm gonna start picking and choosing.
Pick and choose.
B, thoughts on the Bukari situation? There's some rumors resurging.
I think Bukari's flying under the radar right now.
Nothing burger, just like the Mirtu one.
Yeah, bro.
I think you have a good radar on these situations.
It's just
I'm gonna start
brother.
calling you.
It's too early. Nah,
I'm gonna start calling you. I'm gonna say, hey, B, what do you think about this?
It's just the season, bro. The playoffs aren't even over yet, brother. It's like.
But if you're Rolo and if you're hearing all of the noise from the fans, you think that you're getting to work. And also, I've been hearing rumors that the options are already finalized and they will be announced soon.
That's what I was about to say. Like these are already.
This is work that they got for them.
Yeah.
It's not the off season. It's the off season for people that just go to Q2 to the stadium or whatnot. But for other people, this is crunch time for rumors, for transfers, to getting guys in and out, blah blah blah, getting ready for next season. There's preparations, and I'm sure that those people that team is already locked in, man.
I'd believe Bukari leaves over Uzuni, bro. If Bukari,
really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bukari leaves?
If
it wouldn't be. If a good offer comes, why not?
Not Uzuni, bro.
Why not?
Really?
Not Uzuni.
Yeah, because Bukari's had goals already. I think he's had enough. He's had plenty. He's had what, 2 serious goals at it?
A year and a half.
Okay, never mind. He needs another one.
If a good offer comes for Bukari, I feel like why not?
Yeah, I wouldn't be that
Why not?
surprised.
Well,
but
honestly, look, hear me out, man. Everybody is on sale. Nobody
everybody's on
has
sale.
secured their position for next year, but there are important pieces to the puzzle that would destroy some of the plans going into 2026 if we do let him go. It would be Drusy leaving to River Plate all over again. I think we really got to think about some of these things about, we're going to let this guy go. Well, do you have time to bring somebody else in? Do you? If you leave Buka, do you have time to bring somebody else in that's willing to leave their club, which is probably in mid-season right now? Only MLS is the one that's in this weird schedule. You got to really convince somebody to leave January and come to your MLS side. How many people are going to do that? You see what I'm saying? It's going to be difficult.
You got to pay the money.
I see it more in the summer. If it's going to happen,
got to pay the moolah. Got to pay the moolah. Got to pay that moolah.
It's in the summer. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It's in the summer, maybe. Anything else you want to add about these things maybe being in the summer?
Yeah, this is too early, bro.
I feel you. Fair. All right, gentlemen. Now, anything else you want to add on the Austin FC topic? Maybe a little bit of
pray.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I've been saying pray for too long. Nah, man. No, I'm sorry to nobody. You know what I said, and I stand on it. Like I said, and I said the last part. Start making those calls. Y'all are doing good. Keep it going, Bukari. Uzuni, keep calling. Hey, what can you find me? What can you find me? Where could I go? On loan, it's okay. Keep making the calls.
So
help us out.
So you would be okay with him leaving?
Yeah.
Uzuni, Bukari,
yeah.
Brandon Vasquez.
I wouldn't want Brandon Vasquez to leave.
Okay.
Not Brandon Vasquez.
Interesting.
Not
Picking and choosing.
Not Brandon Vasquez.
Picking and choosing, mate.
Yeah, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta pick and choose wisely.
It's funny because
I'm picking and choosing wisely.
It's funny because if Brandon Vasquez would have played the entire season and the results would have maybe gone the same way, you would have had him on the chopping block. I think judging him off of one season. I think we would
have been champions, maybe.
Judging him off of one season is crazy.
I think if Brandon Vasquez was here, we would have been champions. I think we would all be happy right now.
Yeah, I do agree.
I think he would be right here next to us on the podcast talking.
So?
But we lost.
With the trophy.
We lost. So who wants to be here next to us and talk about it?
So
they don't want to be here. They don't even go and say sorry to the fans. And when the final whistle, they don't even apologize on Instagram. Do a post. They don't even apologize to
A
us.
lot of the players already made their posts.
So, no, man.
A lot of the players already made their posts.
To me,
What are you talking about?
not cutting it, man. Not cutting it. This
Mate,
season was sad.
It's literally November. We haven't even crossed Thanksgiving yet. A lot of these things come late December, bro. When
That's what I'm
the end of
saying.
the year comes.
That's what I'm
It's like
saying,
being
man.
saying it's too soon. What's
Relax,
going on?
dog. What's going on, brother?
Man, dude, Bali,
bro, what
Bali,
happened?
Bali criticizes these
Relax,
players up and
relax,
down
relax.
and expects them to cater to him 100%.
Relax.
You see what I'm saying? Just goes at them, just irrationally has goes at these guys
You're right,
all the
man.
time.
I'll be with you if
I
I'm
have
seeing.
no reason to come at them. I have no reason to criticize them. You're
No,
right.
no, no,
You're
you
so
have every
right.
right
You're
to. Freedom of
so
speech.
right.
Every right.
You're
Freedom
so
of speech.
right.
But
You're
where
so right.
where I'm going at you, mate, is you choose to leave out a lot of key factors in some of the things that you choose to
I
say,
point out
mate.
the biggest factors. That's what I point out.
Okay. B, I think you're like the tiebreaker tonight.
What's the debate?
Just the overall vibe.
Overall, I mean, the last thing I want to say
Y'all
is
are happy.
if you see Owen out there, man, you give that's our best player at this team. Man. You show respect. You know what I mean?
100%.
So, yeah, that's what
If
I'm saying.
you see him out,
Yeah,
you better
Buy him a
approach
drink.
him
Buy
and
him a
be
shot.
respectful
hell yeah. And if you,
and not
Nah,
be a
Owen,
jackal.
if you go out, man, start walking around with 2 security guards at all times, bro. You're a star. You're a star in the making.
be saying
You a
that.
star in the
is
making.
that what is
Yeah,
nah, we
hold
can't
You
on.
a
say it.
star in the
Yeah,
making.
hold on.
Hey, you a star in
Hold on.
a star in the making, Owen. You a star in the making, Owen.
we don't mean
Start
it- we
acting
don't
like
mean
you're
it
a
in a
star,
negative way.
man.
We
No,
in
he
a
is.
positive
I love Owen Wolf, brother.
I love Owen Wolf too, man.
our
I
best
feel like
player.
he's the
He's our
future,
best
bro. He's
player.
the future. I'm telling
He's
you,
the
$10
future
million,
for sure.
$8 million.
Owen 2026, Uzuni 2026, Vasquez 2026.
Honestly, they should give him Owen the number 10. He
Bukari-
deserves it.
Bukari 2026.
I'd be down.
Owen with the number 10. Oof, sick. He deserves
Bro,
it.
I need to chill out.
He deserves it.
Bali is pissing me off.
He deserves it.
Bali is getting to me, man.
Cooking.
All right, gentlemen. Just some last topics before we get out of here tonight. Liga MX concludes. The playoffs are gonna be the next thing that is coming up. America has to play Monterrey. You should say your goodbyes. It's over. Chivas has to play Cruz Azul. That's gonna be a big matchup. But I wanted to ask you, one of the biggest topics going around social media right now. Chicharito scored a goal. His first goal of the season was the last kick of the game. He cried.
Wait, his first goal of the season is
was-
on the last kick of the game.
4-2. They beat Monterrey. Game over. They beat them, and they're in form.
Is he coming up? So is he? Don't tell me he's a starter.
No, he's not a starter. He came on like
He
the
was
80th
crying.
minute. But the biggest topic right now is that Chicharito started to cry after scoring the goal. He got very emotional, and fans are criticizing him, saying that he needs to act like he's been there before. Do you think that it's
Nah, bro.
justified?
Look, Chicharito is the most criticized player in Mexico history, in my opinion.
and this is coming from an America fan.
Yes. Everywhere, people don't give Chicharito the respect and that I think he deserves. I mean, he's got to be the most criticized Mexican international player of all time. Like, I don't know. I mean, it is bad that his first goal is just. But what is it? Is it okay? Let me ask you: is it obvious signs of his age, or is it just? Is he missing shots? Can he not play a full 90?
It's all the above. Mate.
It's everything.
It's
so,
all the above.
Okay, well then you take that into consideration, then let him have his moment, you know? I mean, I remember seeing Cuauhtemoc Blanco when he was in his last moments for America and how
Did he have a cry
emotional.
moment?
Yeah, I'm sure he
They
had.
all have it.
Yeah,
And
yes.
people are just going at
It's
him on
because it's
social
Chicharito.
media.
Because it's Chicharito, the most criticized. I mean,
They're
he's
saying
he's
that-
gone viral for certain things
Bro,
that it doesn't help his cause. But
Diego called him cringe.
Yeah, it was cringe.
Diego said it was cringe.
sure, but then I'm looking at him as I'm talking, sure it's cringe, but like I'm talking about as a player, like as what he's achieved, the scoring for the important goal for Real Madrid against Atletico, his medals with
remember
United, jumping from Liga MX straight to a club like United, how they were in that
Legend.
caliber at the time.
Legend.
I mean, I don't know.
Mexico's top scorer.
Mexico's top
is he still
scorer.
the top scorer? He is, right?
Yeah, he
Raul
is, he
like
is,
2
he
goals
is.
away, I think. Or
I don't know how
3.
close he is.
He's very close. But Bali, I want to go with you, mate. I mean, Chicharito is one of the most popular, soccer players of all time in Mexico, maybe even worldwide. The little bean, Chicharito. What are your thoughts on his final moments with Chivas? I mean, people probably don't know this, but he's probably about to hang his boots.
Yeah, I think he should retire. I think he should go maybe to China or something, Japan or something. I think they would love him.
Kingsley.
Anywhere, honestly. I
Kingsley.
think he should, but yeah, his time is over. I feel like a legend, true Mexican legend, honestly.
I'm gonna
He
miss
did
him.
great. He did great, honestly. And I wish him the best. I think streaming and all that stuff, I think he would do great on that. So I think that's the future.
He's gone viral for
Yeah, it's
certain
on the
things.
streaming and stuff. So I think he would. I think he would kill it, honestly. So I wish him the best.
Well, I think his streaming is what got him in big trouble in the first place, mate.
Yeah.
So I think he should
It's
think
all
about
good.
that. I think he should think about that. But Chivas is in a really good moment right now. They're one of the most informed teams, actually the most informed team in Mexican soccer. Nobody wants to play them in the playoffs right now. I know America fans are scared, and they're scared right now. They don't want to see Chivas. Nobody wants to see Chivas. Cruz Azul fans, they're already going onto social media saying, "Why did we have to get Chivas? Oh no, we're cooked, we're done." I know every team
Diego's
in
saying
Mexico.
that.
Every team in Mexico is saying that right now, brother. Even Toluca fans. Even Toluca fans. I guarantee you, brother. But we'll see what happens. The playoffs are going to be very, very interesting. The Big Six is back. I mean, you got Toluca in there, Tigres is in there, Monterrey is in there, Chivas is in there, America is in there.
Come on, that's wild.
What? It is the Big Six.
But you saying they're back? So
Chivas
the
is
bigs-
back. Chivas is back.
Is Chivas is
100%.
back?
Chivas is back.
Off
Chivas
one
is
season,
back.
one apertura.
Una apertura. Chivas is back.
Una
For the
apertura
first
is-
time,
okay.
for the first time since 2010, a Mexican forward, a Mexican striker, won the top score of the league. It was shared three ways, but La Hormiga, I believe it was with 12 goals, ties with Paulinho and the striker from San Luis for the top goal scorer of this season in Liga MX. First time since Chicharito 2010 before he left to
United.
Man United, brother.
I
It's
like to see
signs.
that.
It's signs, brother. It's signs, way. Chivas pa campeón. You heard it here first. Another bet, I'm willing to put it. You remember the bet, and you better not run away whenever Mirto has 10 goals with
10
Austin
goals.
FC. 10 goals in like the first
4 games.
Four games.
first so amount of game. I'm not gonna put a number on the game, but he's gonna
Oh,
break
man.
double digits next year, bro. He's
We'll
gonna
see.
use this as
We'll see.
motivation.
I'ma
And I
laugh.
can't wait, bro. I can't wait. I'm
I'ma
so
laugh.
excited, bro. The MLS playoffs, gentlemen. Those are also kicking off. B, you've been paying attention to them. What is your reaction to what's been going on?
I mean, the only thing I want to talk to you about is the Minnesota-Seattle game. I mean, that's probably a game of the season overall in this MLS campaign in 2025 to me. I mean, to be down 2-0 to Seattle in like however many, it was early. I forget the times. But to be down 2-0 and then a silly red card to go down a man after, and you're down 2-1 and to come back, Seattle ties the game, but then the real interesting was in the penalties, brother, because Seattle subbed in their backup goalkeeper because he was a penalty specialist. He was supposed to be, he's going to block all.
And he didn't block anything.
Well, I think he did. But the point is, the first kick, the first dive, he hurt his finger really, really bad. He like, you got to go back and watch it. It was weird
saw
because he signaled them the doctors to come in, and it was bad. They were taping it up. He was in severe pain. And it was a factor because if he couldn't continue, an outfield player was going to have to be in goal for the penalties. So he thugged it out. He taped it up. He made some blocks, talking shit to the fans, brother. Yeah. Making some saves, talking shit to the fans in Minnesota. The penalties go so far along that it had to be the goalkeepers to kick it. St. Clair went up first. Beautiful penalty.
Beautiful
to
penalty.
me, I think it was one of the top penalties of the night.
It was a good pen. It was good. Not the best.
And then
It was good.
the backup goalkeeper comes up for Seattle, and he's up to take the decisive penalty, hits the crossbar, playoffs, the elimination. After it was just what a game.
With
What a
10
game.
men. Did you mention that?
With 10 men. With 10 men. So
With 10 men.
what a game. What a game.
Miami also moved on. New York moved on.
Yeah.
San Diego moved on. LAFC moved on. I know Bali's celebrating.
You know what's crazy is that
Vancouver
like,
moved on.
if I hate to bring this back to Austin, but I'm gonna say if we would have somehow, some way, miraculously by a miracle or whatever made it through, we had Vancouver, brother.
Have a go. Have a go, B. Have a go 100%. You got to have a go.
Have a go, B. Have a go. We'll win, B. We'll win, B. We're gonna
Am I
win.
saying
We're gonna win.
Am I saying
We're gonna
we'll
be
win?
champions. We're gonna be champions,
Am I
Brian.
saying,
That's
did I
too
ever say, I'm saying have a go? What does have a go mean?
Okay. That is true.
You got to have a go,
You
bro.
have a go.
You gotta have a go, bro. You gotta have a go, bro.
Why are you like this, bro? You got to have a go no
You have
matter
to have
who
a
you
go,
face.
bro. You have
to
to
go
We
against
had to go.
We had to go. We got slapped. Yeah, slapped. Boom. 2-0
laugh,
2-0
bro. Why
and
you
under.
laughing?
It's like telling, it's
Why are
like
you
fighting Mike
laughing?
Hey.
Tyson. Like, hey, have a go, bro.
2-0. Hey,
Have a go.
2-0.
Hey,
Hey,
swing,
boom.
fuck it.
2-0 under 30 minutes. Boom.
Why are you laughing, bro?
4-1 at home.
Why are
Boom.
you
Get your ass knocked
Missed
out.
penalty. Boom.
You got to have a go no
We
matter
have to
what,
have a
bro.
go.
We're having a go at each other, bro.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
not
this.
healthy, way. That's not healthy.
Nothing, man.
You're having
Nothing's
a go,
healthy.
You're having
Nothing's
a go
healthy.
with your own players, bro.
It's okay, man.
about that.
It's okay, man. It's
Think
war.
Do you
It's
not love
war.
this club, mate?
It's war.
Do you not
it's
love
war,
this
'cause
club?
you know what?
Because
None of
sometimes
them.
I wonder.
None of them. None of them
He does.
deserve to wear the Austin FC jersey. Honestly,
You know what?
They don't know how to. They don't know how to represent.
You know what people have asked me? People have asked me if you really support Austin FC or if you're just
Oh,
like
yeah.
to troll.
Yeah.
People have asked me
Address
that.
that. Address that right
can
now.
you
Address that.
Address that.
I'm a troll, bro. I'm a troll, bro. I'm a troll.
Nah, be for real, be for real,
be-
be for real.
I'm a troll.
Be serious, because people
I'm a
really
troll.
take what you say
You need
serious.
to address
mate.
that, mate.
People listen to this pod and they can't wait for you to be on.
I don't know, man. First season, before that stadium was built, well, first season, a couple months before, I was out there. I didn't see half of y'all out there, you know. So that's the truth, you know. But I think it was the first time they got together to
He went-
play
he went that far.
a couple
He always just
songs,
goes
and
to the word,
Keith was saying it wasn't even built, you know. But I mean, they were starting. No, it was built. It was starting up, and I think you were
It
there.
was starting up.
You were there, and it was a couple. It was only like 8 people.
Rigo,
8 people. Oh, let me see.
Bodies.
It was only like 9, 10 people
Raider.
there. And let me tell you something. Half of those people aren't even here anymore. But you know who's here? I'm here. So show me fucking respect. Every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Show me respect.
Mate.
What did I do?
What did you ask him?
No, we said about the addressing what the fans say about him. They say if he really supports Austin or if he's a troll.
My bad, yeah.
Or if he's a troll. I mean, people have asked that.
Yeah,
People asked
they
that.
have. But you.
Now, last but
I mean,
not
I
least,
know.
last but not least, before we get out of here, B, I just want your thoughts on the EPL right now. 2 big things going on. Number 1, Chelsea is second, and
No, we're third.
was second for a little bit, and number 2, of course, Arsenal is in first place. Crazy.
Yes, Manchester City just destroyed Liverpool. I mean, put them in their place. They're in 8th place after the hot start Liverpool has had this season. Yeah, we were second. Before that, Chelsea goes second. Arsenal. What a game, though. With Sunderland? I mean, Trossard, golazo.
Trossard.
Sunderland scoring that goal at the last minute to keep them only 6 points clear of City. Or what? No. I forgot the
4 points.
4 points.
Yeah.
And 5 above us.
Yeah.
So we're right there.
Yeah, it's a
To
race.
me-
It's a race. It's a race.
I mean, like, okay,
a race.
we're getting to a point in the season where it's kind of starting to take shape, but it's still so tight, man. It's still really, really close.
I think it's Chelsea, City, Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal, City, Chelsea. I think that's going to be
think
a
that's-
race. I think it's going to be.
I think-
We're going to be fighting out 4 points, 5 points, 4 points. You know, we're going to be going
we're
back
gonna
and
try
forth.
to hang on there, man. We're
And
gonna try-
we
because, you know,
eventually
City can do it.
play y'all too. So
Yeah,
I mean, that'll be
it's
a
coming
good.
up.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
that'll be a good game.
Oh, that would be a massive.
That's gonna be
game.
a massive
Wally,
game.
what do you think about Arsenal being first, though?
Oh, we're at the top. We're the best team in the world right now, and there's no doubt about it.
No, Bayern's still in the
And,
Champions League, though.
We'll
aren't they?
see. Yeah,
Or
I
y'all?
mean, we're tied. Yeah, we're tied on points. It's just goal difference. But yeah, I mean, we're one of the best teams in the world. We'll see what happens. I think the EPL. I think we for sure will win it this year. And the Champions League, we're gonna take a go at it. I feel like the only competition really that I see is Bayern and PSG. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We have a shot, and we're gonna take it. So I'm excited for this season, honestly.
You're gonna have a go.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I'm gonna
have a go.
I'm gonna have a go.
Okay, that's exactly
Yeah.
what Austin FC.
But I
would've
believe
done
in my
against
team to have a
Vancouver.
go, and I believe that my team will go out there and perform.
Okay,
and,
did
and
you-
they're gonna
okay,
and they're gonna
question,
play well.
question.
I don't have a go with Austin FC.
Okay, question. Was Arsenal always in this position to compete how they're competing right now, or did they have to trust the process?
No, they trusted the process.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you very much. Do you not see the process with the
No,
Austin
I
FC
don't
here?
see the process
Is
with Austin
that the
FC.
problem? with
No,
you?
I don't see the
you know
process
what?
with Austin FC. I see nothing but mistakes with Austin FC. That's all I see. Nothing but mistakes.
You don't see the process.
I don't see no process.
No process.
No process.
The process.
We won't
of-
be champions. We're not going to be champions for the next 3 or 4 years.
You got to a final
I
this
promise
year.
you that.
Did you
I
think you
promise
were
you
going to
that.
get to a final at the beginning of this year? Did you?
I actually
you
did.
think-
Actually,
You actually did.
I actually no. You know what? I hope.
B.
You know.
I call
No. Okay.
major
No.
cap on that.
Look. No. You know, I actually hope that we could make it because you know what?
You
in the
would hope
beginning, of the season, I did say let's go for the
you
U.S.
know
Open.
what? Actually, you
let's go
did.
for the U.S. Open. I did say, you know, so
chill.
I
Chill,
so I hope
You
that we
did.
would win the champion. You know, that we win
You
the win the
did,
U.S.
bro.
Open, and
You did. I'm
that
starting
we
to
would
remember.
that we would make the finals. And you know what? My wish almost came true. Right? We made it to the finals, and then that fraud let me down. That guy Mirto Uzuni let everyone down.
You call him a fraud,
So-
and I think that's crazy.
so-
That's outlandish because
It
he
is.
scored the goal for you in the final. Yeah, he missed the PK. I'm with you on that. He shot it terribly. I'm with you on that. But to call him a fraud, say that he didn't show up is crazy when he's the only one that scored the goal in that cup final, and you know it. Did he miss chances? Sure. Did
Missed
he
a
always
bunch of
show?
chances.
Did he always show up for Austin FC? You know it. I know it. B knows
No.
it. The people know it.
He didn't show up.
His commitment to the club is second to none.
He never
And
he never went out and spoke up to the media. Why didn't you come out and speak to the media, man?
When exactly?
Apologize to the fan base.
When
After you missed the pen in the finals. After you missed another pen in the playoffs.
Can I
Why
ask
don't you
you
come
something?
out to the media and just
Can I
explain
ask you
yourself
something?
like
Can I
a
ask you
man,
something? Can I
like
ask
a
you
man?
something? Can I
Are
ask
you
you
a
something?
man?
Why didn't
mom is-
why didn't you come back to the pod and explain yourself after we dropped that nuke? Bali returns pod. People were asking for you to
Yeah.
come back. Why didn't you come back?
I'm back now. What
Answer
happened?
the questions. Oh, months
back
later.
now.
Months later.
What happened?
Months later.
I'm back now. What happened?
Oh, extremely
Was I
unfair.
wrong? What I said?
Extremely unfair.
No, I wasn't wrong. What
Extremely
happened?
wrong.
Did we lose the first round? Did we get embarrassed at home? Yeah, that's what happened, right? Yeah.
It's easy to
Yeah,
say.
that's what
It's
happened,
easy to
yeah.
say.
Nah,
It's
there's
easy to
fans.
say.
There's fans
Yeah.
after the game, and the fan actually said Bali was right.
Bali was right.
There's a
Bali
fan.
was right.
He said Bali was right. I'd
right.
much rather not go through this than be at home. And
Bali was
get
right.
crushed.
Bali was right.
We can't
That's all
have
you
that
hear.
mentality,
Bali
bro.
was
We
right.
can't have
Bali
that
was right. But you
mentality.
come here and you make me
Losing
feel
mentality.
like I'm not. You don't know what I'm saying. Like I'm dumb or something. I'm saying the truth, man. I'm speaking facts,
I'm
man.
agreeing with
I'm
you on
speaking
some
facts,
topics,
man.
dude.
The fan
I'm
base
agreeing
see it,
with you
man.
on some topics.
The fan base agree
But
with me.
You have to look in the mirror and realize, you know what? In some topics, I am wrong.
I haven't been wrong in one.
Yes, you have.
I haven't been
brother.
wrong in
Yes, you
not
have.
one single topic have I been wrong.
All right, man. Well, we ran out of time here on the program today. We will be back very soon to debate some of the more topics, some of this more news that comes up in the Austin FC universe. In the meantime, check out the podcast in English. Check out the coverage in Spanish. I know the debate was going, but we got to stop it there. We'll keep the fire going next week when we link up and talk. Hopefully, Primo comes back. Bali, hopefully you come back. Talking about showing
I
up
don't
to the
know,
media.
man.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know, man.
facts.
I don't
Showing
know,
up to
man.
the
I don't
pod.
know,
How
man. I
about
don't know,
that?
man.
How about
I don't know,
that?
man.
How about
You know,
that?
you know what? I want the Spanish pod. I want their heads. I want them here next. I want Nets here next pod. I want
That's a bit
all the
aggressive,
media
man.
guys,
That's an aggressive
Diego,
way to explain it.
Alex, OC. I want them here next
Salome?
week. I want them next. Salome's welcome too. Salome's welcome too. You know.
you got? What-
I want them here. I want to talk to
What's your
them
main
about the
concern with
season.
them?
You know, I've been hearing a lot of foolishness coming from that side, and
Actually,
I
like it.
I need to
Foolishness, you call it?
I need to
think-
be able to talk to them one on one and see where their energy's at.
I think their
You know?
assessment of the season has been pretty
Because
spot
no,
on.
I think it has been embarrassing. So we'll see. Hopefully I heard that they want to keep Nico.
100%.
You know, I heard that they love Mirto. They have Mirto.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Would you keep Nico, bro?
I just explained
Yeah.
it 100%. I
Me
would
too.
keep
You keep
Steven.
Nico?
Yeah,
Me-
yeah.
I keep
Yeah.
Nico. I keep Nico.
What?
I keep Nico. I keep Mirko.
Yeah,
100%.
of course. Of course. What do you think? Who do you think you're next to, brother?
Really, Bali?
Nah, man.
You
I
really
hope-
fire Coach
I hope-
Nico? You really let
you
him
know,
go?
I'm hoping for change, man. I'm hoping. You know,
The
we're-
only change
you
I'm
know what?
hoping
We're-
for is in the personnel and upgrades.
We're 5 years
That's
in.
the only hope.
We're 5 years in,
The
and
players is what I'm saying.
we're 5 years in, right? And
And a
I
cup
could just
final.
see it. I could just see it that 2 or 3 years, we'll be like the Chicago Fire, man. The New England Revolution, man. We'll crumble. Our fan base will crumble, man. So
I honestly
you know, I'm
disagree.
praying that
Honestly
doesn't
disagree.
happen, but I have a
New
feeling that
England
it's
honestly
coming.
disagree.
I have a feeling that it's
New
coming.
England's
Unless this board, this
Wasn't-
roller wakes
A
up.
couple
won a
years
sh-
ago,
they
they
won a
were
shield.
they won the shield a couple years.
They
ago.
actually broke records, I think,
record,
like
yeah.
most points or some shit like that.
But Miami broke that.
Look, mate, I think B said it well earlier. He said that he sees a trend upwards. You clearly are going up from 2023 and 2024. I'm very excited for 2026 to see what exactly transpires. Sometimes bad things have to happen, brother. Bad things have to happen in a season. The terrible, embarrassing defeat at home to LAFC, the embarrassment to lose a cup final at home, those are bad things. Getting there is good. The road is tough. Getting there is good. Losing the final is tough. It's bad. Terrible. I'm with you on that 100%. But sometimes things have to be destroyed. Bad things have to happen in order to rebuild to take place, in order for us to come up, to step up. You fall down 7 times, you stand up 8, right? 2026, I'm going to be judging a lot of these people, players and coaches, staff all around, to see what their reaction is to defeat, to failure in the playoffs in that round, in the Open Cup final. It was failure, just like you said, and see what their reaction is to adversity, to see what their reaction is from 2025 to 26, mate. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah, it makes sense.
B, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Reaction. That's what I'm going
That's
to
a
judge
good,
off
nice
of. Reaction. What is your reaction? If you're bending a pipe and it kinks, are you going to quit? Are you going to
No.
or are you going to bend
I'm
one
gonna
more?
cut it up and hide it real quick and then rebend it again.
You can put a coupling. You're
No,
gonna cut it,
I'm
put a
not.
coupling.
No.
You're
I
not-
get rid
you're-
of it. I throw
okay.
it I throw it in the trash buggy.
Thank you.
Out the bottom too.
Bali, are you just gonna give up, or are you gonna have a go?
I'm gonna have a go.
You're gonna have a go.
I'm gonna have
You're
a
gonna
go.
have a go.
I'm
But
gonna
all
have a
right,
go.
let's get out of here, mate. We'll be back next week to talk more Austin FC and more world news. Until then, be safe, everybody.